So I was like done with him. I'm like, I'm not going through that. So here I am, getting unemployment and stuff. I'm still trying to figure out why I can't open my eyes and stuff. I'm like, Lord, what's going on? So here, unemployment running out now. Here it is, 2005 going to 2006. So I'm like, Lord have mercy, I got to find a job because my unemployment running out. I'm scraping and borrowing, you know, just the little unemployment I get. I'm trying to put on my rent and stuff. Still my rent getting a little bit behind because I got to pay my light bill and all this and that. I'm trying to keep my bills in sync, and they steady going down. I'm like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. So I need employment. So I'm asking God, please, I need to know what to do, because I didn't want no restaurant no more. I was done with restaurant business. I was like, I done had McDonald's taught me enough. Through them years messing with them, I done had enough of them. I was like, I don't want no restaurant business no more right now. So trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So I'm riding down the street one day, and lo and behold, a 18-wheeler passed me, and I'm like, whoa! It just laid on my heart. I was like, oh my God, that's what I want to do. I want to drive trucks. So sure enough, I found out how when I signed up for this WIN program. That's when they assist you in a trade or something that you want to do. And sure enough, they had a trucking job. Glasscock was given. They was working with Glasscock Concrete Company, and they also had the training company for truckers. So I was like, wow. So they signed me up. I'm in there. I'm all excited about going now. I'm like, wow. So I told, my family I'm going to drive truck or whatever. So in between time, my rent getting behind. I done got the eviction papers. So Jamel, he done had a baby by now by this young lady named we call Pinky. So Jamia, that's my boo. She was about probably no more than 2 at this point. And cause she born 2004 too, yeah. So she was going on 2. It was about 2006. So in 2006 it was. So she allowed my girls to stay, because I told her I was going to drive trucks. So I asked her, being evicted out my house, so I had to go somewhere. So I asked her, because we stay with her, till I drive trucks and get this job. So she said yeah. So I had to leave the town to go drive trucks. So I was going to leave her with her. And then my girls, they was telling me, but no, Mama, she be having too many boys over here and this and that. So I was like, okay. So I asked my mother, is it okay if my girls live with her? So she was like, okay. So, and Curly. So they had Curly as well, my little grandson. He's like 2 now. So I got to go drive trucks. I'm going to be out on the road at least about a month and a half, because I got like 6 weeks of training, something like that. I train at the house, so I'm going like every day, every other day, going training in town. So after I get my license, so I'm working to get my license. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. I started in October, I think, like the end of November. I had my license. I got my license. It was snowing on the day I got my license. My CDL license. Oh my God, it was so amazing. I was so happy. Now I had to leave and go out of town and get me a truck. I had to get it with a company, so I chose U.S. Express. U.S. Express, excuse me, they usually take trainers, people that just started trainees. They take them and train them to drive and get you started on your career. So I chose them, and they sent me a ticket out to the bus. I had to take a bus to some part of Georgia and went there and driving trucks. And my friend Georgiana, remember, in Lake City, well, she was still down there. So every year my sister Patrice, she had a share home in Myrtle Beach, so we would go stop through Georgiana every year anyway to see them as we come to and fro from the beach. So so I'm driving trucks this year getting my CDL, and this is 2000. This 2006 still. This about the end of about the end of the year, and Miss Georgiana died around Christmas in December. Right after I was driving, I was on the road driving trucks when Miss Georgiana died. And so I got a whiff of that she passed and everything. And so I'm like, oh man. So going along, and then my daughters then was telling me how my mom was treating them and stuff, you know, because I left my debit card with Letitia. She was older. She was like in 9th, 10th grade right now. So she was well capable of taking care of bills for me. She always been responsible. So I left my ATM card with her. She had one and I had one as well. So she would handle bills, or if they needed anything, she knew it was be on the card. Take care of this, take care of that. You know, I didn't need any money because I'm on the road. I mean, and the train I had, Miss Joy, she was good. She was good. So anyway, I'm gone. The first trip when I got on the truck this lady took, I had to drive to Canada, y'all. Straight to Canada. Get to Canada, it was snowing. It was snowing on one part of the street and not snowing on the other side of the street. It was crazy up there. I was like, wow. Some parts you go down the street, it's snowing here. Some go down the street, it ain't snowing there. Like, dang. Yep, so, but anyway, that was my first stop, Canada. So, on the road, my kids with my mom. The next thing I know, I get a call, or I call to check on my girls. They at the neighbor's house up there. My mama done put them out the house. What?